Fellas, never get left on red ever again and get my free ebook that's only free for limited of time and learn some groundbreaking texting advice. Always know, fellas, that if a woman is pulling back, it's because one of two things. Either one, she's reacting off of shit that you are doing that's about to force her to seek a way out, pull back, and ghost your ass. Two, she's trying to manipulate you to get power or something. So actually it's not two, it's actually three. Or three, she's been waiting to leave your ass and she just didn't want to really hurt your feelings. But to get to these signs, so you can really understand why, so you can be more proactive and see the pullback happen before it happens, I'm going to give you these signs. So the first sign, and this is in no order of importance, but most of the times, the first sign of a woman she's about to start pulling back is when she starts taking longer in her text than she usually does. And usually when a woman is taking longer in her text than she usually does is because most of the time you are over pursuing. You are the one that's texting her all day. You're the one that's more craving her than she's actually craving you. And by nature, by nature, that's actually disgusting and repellent to a woman, because what that kind of says is that I need you. And most women just hate that I need you shit, that obsessive, addictive behavior. And it's like, why don't you have anything else in your life to do? Why am I the only one? Even if that's not the truth, she's like, why do I feel like I'm the only thing that you fucking got? You texting me all damn day, you're calling me every day, like you don't even give me time to miss you. A woman actually will start to resent you for not actually letting her get time to breathe and take some room and let her heart grow fonder. If you don't give a woman some space, she will take it. Let me say that again. If you don't give a woman some space, she will take it for herself, which is the pullback and the ghosting and all of that other dumb shit. So if a woman is usually taking longer to respond, it's because of you. You know what I'm saying? You're doing too damn much, especially if she wasn't doing that in the beginning. The second one that she's about to pull back and ghost your ass is that you're starting to get this uneasy feeling. And guys, intuition is real. A lot of you guys just don't know how to listen to it. A lot of you guys ignore it. You just like that feeling where you just know just something is just off. Something is just not right about her. You can't really put your fucking finger on it, but you just know like things aren't the same. You know what I'm saying? And usually this happens most of the time like let's say you tell a little lie about something. You know what I'm saying? And then she catches you in a lie, and then you did something else, then you did something else. Then a woman, then now, her behavior is starting to change. And this is usually what happens when you get this uneasy feeling is she's starting to break rules. And those rules are basically unwritten rules. For an example, let's say she usually calls you at night all the time at a certain time. And now all of a sudden she's not doing that. That's a rule. But y'all never actually made that a rule, but like it's an unwritten rule, but now she's broken that rule. So it's like, what the fuck? And you starting to get this gut feeling like, something ain't right. Or let's say, when you go out, she checks on you and says something like, hey, is everything good? And then all of a sudden she didn't do that. She broke a rule. You know what I'm saying? Or for an example, the last example is, let's say when you hit your foot. It's something so small, you hit your foot, and she's around. And, oh, baby, are you okay? Oh my God. And then all of a sudden, she don't even really say shit no more. That's a sign of a woman that's about to pull the fuck back. And that's what usually gives you that gut feeling like, something just ain't right. But it's always those small little unwritten rules which you really can't say nothing because they're not a real rule, but you just know like that shit is just not right. Always listen to your intuition, fellas. And as soon as your intuition starts to tell you, something ain't right, you have to do something about it or you're going to fucking regret it, man. So whenever you start seeing that shit, they breaking rules, you say something like, I'm starting to feel like, you ain't fucking with this shit no more. And you always hit them with the like, if you ain't fucking with this shit no more, let's just leave this shit, because you're not about to just, just stop doing shit that you used to usually do for me, and then just, end up one day being like, I don't like you no more. I don't want to do this no more. Because that's usually what happens. Guys just don't know how to catch that shit. You got to catch that shit by listening to your intuition. Your intuition is your manhood. I got a video on that. Now, number 3, she's acting out of ordinary. And it kind of piggyback off of number 2. She's breaking little rules. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's acting a little, and when I mean out of the ordinary, it's basically just indifferent. Like, she's acting very indifferent. You know what I'm saying? when y'all on the phone, y'all talking, she don't really give you the same amount of attention, her undivided attention like she used to. You know, it's just a bunch of just little shit. You start noticing on social media that, you know, guys is liking her stuff, and she's starting to make, you know, she's starting to take a little bit more provocative, more photos. Is she kind of putting herself back on the market because she getting tired of you a little bit, so she need to replace you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She canceling dates and shit. You know, basically the same thing. 2 or 3 kind of almost the same thing, but they're a little bit more. Two is a little bit more subtle, and 3 is more like it's out there. Like it's out there. You can actually see this shit for what it truly is. Like her really getting ready to pull back or replace your ass with somebody else, whether y'all in a talking stage or even if y'all in a relationship. Now, number 4, the excuse buildup. This is what I call the excuse buildup. This is man. I've actually did this before to a girl, and this is basically where like you kind of like, you know that you're about to break up with this person. You know you're about to fucking leave this person. So what you do is you start making excuses about certain shit. You start saying, oh man, this work is getting hard. Oh man, you know, like my mother's getting sick and I need to take care of her. And this stuff is just starting to get hard. And man, I need a little break. You know, it's an excuse buildup. So, you know, she's prepping you to where she can stop talking to your ass in the beginning, but she also, you know, don't want to hurt your feelings, 1. And 2, if she needs to come back, she can always be able to come back to you because, you know, you feel bad for her. She's going to give you some feel bad story of why she's going to stop fucking talking to you, just so she can stop fucking talking to you. And I've actually done this before to certain girls. I've seen girls do this shit. This is actually a very subtle way. Like if a girl does this to you, dog, she ain't breaking up with you because she got too much going on, she busy, her mom's sick, all the other shit. No, she wanted to actually break up with your ass. Like you actually were just a burden on her ass, and she finally found something to break up with your ass, or not even to break up, because you know this is a pullback, ghost, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Even if y'all just in the talking stage. And yeah, this is actually a very smart and sneaky way to fucking pull back on somebody and ghost their ass. You know what I'm saying? Start giving them little excuses. Oh, things are starting to go bad and stuff like that. Like, man, oh man. But in this case right here, to combat this is you gonna have to just dump her ass right here. You're gonna have to. It's nothing else that you can possibly do. There's nothing that you can say that's witty or what's the name that's gonna get her like, oh, a light bulb is gonna click off. She already had made up her mind about leaving your ass, so you know what I'm saying? She's already just prepping your ass just so you can feel better about her leaving your ass and she don't hurt your feelings. Or if you some fucking crazy dude, or she thinks she crazy, she does that to a lot of girls do that to them fucking lunatic dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of guys are fucking lunatics out here. Can't take no, can't take rejection, and they don't want to fucking get killed over that shit. And even then that can probably still get them fucked up. But because how fucking crazy dudes is. But yeah, fellas, these are the 4 signs that she's about to pull back and ghost you. Make sure you guys check out my online products and, man, step your game up. You want to step your game up faster, or you can watch all my motherfucking videos and learn that way, or whatever way. You can go from trial and error. It can take you longer. That's on you, man. Shout out to all the players, pimps, hoes, and simps that watch, man. This is your boy ZDB with Z double Airs. I wish you guys nothing but wealth, health, happiness, and abundance. And until next time, out deuces.